Meet two Canadians, Sarah and Tom. They live in the same city, they're the same age, and they both earn a good salary. On paper, their lives look almost the same, but their futures couldn't be more different. Sarah is on track for a retirement full of financial freedom and security. Tom, on the other hand, is headed for a future where he's constantly stressed about money. What's the secret? It's not a lottery win or a magic stock tip. The difference comes down to 6 clear signs. In this video, we're going to break down those signs. By the end, you'll have a clear plan to get on the right track no matter where you are today. Let's get into it. The first sign you'll retire rich is that you know your numbers, inside and out. This is knowing exactly what's coming in, what's going out, and where every dollar is going. Sarah uses a simple spreadsheet to track her monthly spending. Because she knows her numbers, she has a target. She uses the 4% rule as a guide, which says you need a portfolio 25 times your yearly spending. While some new studies suggest a smaller number might be safer, it's her starting point. She knows her number. More importantly, she automates her savings. The day she gets paid, a percentage of her income is automatically moved into her TFSA and RRSP. She's not just saving what's left over, she's building her wealth first. While Canada's household savings rate fluctuates, those on their way to wealth are always saving more. A 2026 BMO survey found that only about 21% of Canadians are able to save more than 10% of their income. Sarah is in that top group. Tom, on the other hand, thinks budgeting is a hassle. He plans to save whatever's left at the end of the month, but there's usually nothing left. He's just hoping for the best. The hard truth is, hope is not a financial strategy. Wealth is built by people like Sarah who have a plan and know their numbers. This next one is where Sarah and Tom's paths really diverge. A few years in, they both get a nice raise. What does Tom do? He gets a fancier car with a bigger monthly payment. He starts eating out more. This is lifestyle creep, and it's the #1 killer of wealth. Your income goes up, but so does your spending, and you never actually get ahead. Sarah sees that raise as rocket fuel for her goals. She keeps her reliable, paid-off car. She celebrates with a nice dinner, but the next day, she increases her automatic savings rate. She puts most of her new money right into her investments, not her lifestyle. This habit of spending less than you earned is the engine of wealth. It's about realizing that every dollar you don't spend is a dollar that can be invested and put to work for you. If you get a raise and your first thought is, how much more can I invest? That's a clear sign you're on the right path. The third sign is that you aren't just a saver, you're an owner. You understand that you'll never become wealthy by letting cash sit in a savings account where it gets eaten by inflation. Sarah's savings don't just sit in a bank account. They're automatically invested in a mix of low-cost, broad market ETFs inside her TFSA and RRSP. She owns a tiny piece of hundreds of the world's best companies. Her investments are working for her 24/7. Tom, however, is frozen by fear. He thinks investing is just gambling. Any extra cash he finds goes into a high-interest savings account, where after inflation, his money is actually losing spending power. His retirement plan depends almost entirely on government money like CPP and old age security. While those are a key piece of the puzzle, they are not enough for a rich retirement. For a new retiree at 65, the maximum CPP pension in 2026 is projected to be around $1,507 per month, but the average person gets much less, closer to $877. Retiring rich means building your own pension by owning things that make money for you. If you're finding this useful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach and help more Canadians. And stick around, because the next 3 signs are less about money and more about your mindset. Sign number 4 is a powerful wealth accelerator. You are steadily getting rid of your debt, and you aren't paying for other adults. A huge weight holding Canadians back is debt. Even Canadians aged 55 to 64 carry a lot of debt, much of it in home loans. Being on track to retire rich means working to go into retirement with no consumer debt and ideally a paid-off house. Just as important, your kids can support themselves. A 2024 TB survey showed that a surprisingly high 57% of Canadian parents think they'll have to help their adult children with money. Tom is in this group, still helping his 28-year-old with rent. While his heart is in the right place, this is money he can't put towards his own security. Sarah, by contrast, taught her children about money from a young age. She gave them the skills to stand on their own 2 feet, which is the greatest gift of all, for both them and her. If you're on a clear path to being debt-free and your adult kids are independent, you have dodged 2 huge retirement roadblocks. This next sign has nothing to do with your bank account. A clear sign you'll have a rich retirement is that you have a plan for what you'll actually do. When you ask Tom what he'll do in retirement, he gives a vague answer. Oh, relax, maybe travel a bit. The problem is, work gives you a schedule, social connection, and a sense of identity. Leaving without a plan for what's next is a recipe for boredom and loneliness. Sarah's answer is totally different. She lights up and says, I'm going to volunteer at the animal shelter, I'll finally have time for my garden, and my partner and I are joining a hiking club. See the difference? She has a schedule. She has activities. A rich retirement isn't just about having money, it's about having a full life. If you're already building the hobbies and friendships that will be the foundation of your retired life, you are planning for true wealth. The final sign you'll retire rich is that you aren't just hoping for the best. You have a written, stress-tested plan. You don't need to guess because you've done the math. A recent BMO survey found that Canadians believe they need on average $1.7 million to retire. But that's just a general number. A real plan is personal to you. Sarah worked with an expert to build a detailed plan. It's been stress-tested for things like a market drop or unexpected health problems. Her plan has backup plans, which gives her confidence. She doesn't get scared by the news because her plan is ready for it. Tom is flying blind. He is aiming for that fuzzy $1.7 million figure he heard about, but he has no idea if that's the right number for him. His plan is to reach 65 and hope for the best. A written financial plan is like a GPS for your retirement journey. It tells you if you're on track and gives you the peace of mind to enjoy the ride. So, let's fast forward. At age 65, Sarah's and Tom's financial situations are worlds apart. Tom retires with a small amount of savings, a mortgage, and depends heavily on government payments. He's always worried. Sarah's retirement is a different story. She's debt-free and her investments create a comfortable income. But more than that, her life is full of purpose and activity. Her wealth is the freedom to live on her own terms. The difference came down to those 6 signs. The great news is that it's never too late to start. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to have a plan. Start with sign number 1. Figure out your numbers and set up a small automatic savings plan today. Every journey to wealth starts with a single step. If you're ready to take that first step and want to learn how to build your investments, check out this video right here on the best ETFs for Canadians. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more straight-to-the-point money advice. Thanks for watching.